We are live.
Okay,
Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov.
whatever. So, guys, are you? It was a chilly Shabbos for all of us. I think this is the most short one. Maybe the next Shabbat will be even shorter, like not shorter, but like earlier at the time. It is also an interesting point that actually, do you feel it or you don't? It's only my feeling that if you start so early with the Shabbos, it feels like the Shabbos is shorter. Or I'm wrong? No,
No, it doesn't feel like that. I agree.
it does feel, yeah, because it's kind of like, yeah, you have like very less time. Like the day is cut it in two, you know, and the night is really short. So it's, and now the night is very long. Yeah. So this is very interesting. But the Shabbos Kodesh always stays 25 hours. Doesn't matter what you do like this, that, always 25. So let's see. This week, I wanted to ask you guys, is it how is Jeremy normally made its connected his drasha to the parasha or to some other stuff? I think he was already always very like mixed. Yeah, he was like, so also I also want just to this week because the parasha is very important parasha. It's about our uh, uh, father, like how you say like in English, like the urvater, yeah, erzvater,
Like grandparents, no?
grandparent, yeah, Yaakov Avinu. So it is very important parasha. Like all the first, we see this very famous thing with connection of the Shamaim and this wall. Yeah, we spoke some 2 weeks ago also about something like connection of two walls. And there you have this, you have, it's like an elevator, like in the airport, you know, where you go. It's just one elevator goes up and the other goes, you go down and then you go again back up. And this is how it works. But what is interesting here, I think, is the point of about the whole Jewish nation came. The story of whole Jewish nation comes from this parsha. It's about the children of Yaakov. So this is very, for me, it is always so interesting to read, just every time to read this story, because it's also very short actually. It's one parasha, and the whole story of this is told in one parasha. But it's actually it's many years, yeah. So it's the time that Yaakov comes to Lavan, yeah, and he marries his wives, and then we see the first moment where we hear about that Leah give a birth to the first child, to Reuven. And then every name that comes, like also with Yitzhak, for example, the name, and also with Yaakov and with Esau, every name has a meaning. Yeah, it's like in every, like this is the speaking names. Yeah, the names that speak for themselves. This is very important in the whole Tanakh. Yeah, but for this it's so crucial to hear this and to understand every name. It gives you the hints. So Reuven comes from the idea of Reui Baini. I don't remember now, but it comes from, it's complicated, written very complicated. It comes from the kind of a pain that Leah has, that she cannot give a birth, and then she can, yeah. And then the second is Shimon, because it comes from Shema, is Shema, because like the God heard what she was praying, give me a child, give me a child. And the third one, who was the third one? You remember? It was Levi. The Levi is the third one because it comes with Yilaveh. Yilaveh is kind of like that Leah said to Yaakov, or like to herself, that it was about bonding. Yeah, that the God, her husband with the third child, her husband won't leave her, and this is what she said. And from this bonding, Yelaveh or Laveh, this is from this comes Levi. This is a name. So actually, it's a bond. It's like a brit. Also, we see like Leviim. It's the most nowadays, or like after this story came, that the Leviim was the most important folk. Yeah, most important part. But also very important, what is the fourth child is Yehuda. Yeah, because Yehuda is actually also very important because all the Jews kind of had this name Yehudi. Yeah, Yehudi. And what is the meaning of Yehudi? This is, I think, very interesting because we always forget about this. And what she says, because she has everything. She has already 3 sons. What do you need more? So she is very grateful. And she said, I'm grateful for this. I'm so grateful. I'm just for God, that God gives me this. So ode, she said ode. So lehodot is a gratefulness. Yeah, or it's how you say, to be very thankful. Yeah. This is what we Jews, what the Jewish actually part in this world, actually to be always thankful and never to say, of course, to be thankful for God, yeah, or to God, but also maybe for everything that we have, yeah. Of course, it all comes from God, but also to be kind to all the people. And of course, all the people should be kind to the other people. But I mean, this most important midah, the most important characteristic, yeah, that we should have and that we should give to the others and to ourselves also, just to be, not to be stupid and to be thankful for some simple things, but also to be thankful for these simple things in really deep in your heart, to understand the meaning of the things, yeah, really to understand the things. And but also it means not just to be thankful, but to соглашаться, like to agree, to like to agree about your mistakes. Actually, there is another word in English, to admit your mistakes and to admit your when you were wrong. Yeah, yeah, false doing or wrong stuff that you said, and never to look back, but actually to look forward. Yeah, and I think this is very important. And also it's also 4 children, the first 4, and then it's also then Leah stopped, I think, her yeah, time of giving the children. But also now when we do Havdallah, we also have 4. We do 4 brachot. The first bracha with wine. The second bracha that we do with besamim, with some yareach. What you can. This is also interesting. When what you smell. The first you eat or drink. It's also the first step that you do. When you come to some person, how you want to make this person happy? You at first give him some food or do a lechaim. Yeah, at first you do the lechaim. Then you give this person something to smell, but you don't give it. But it means like something that is not you're getting inside yourself, but you feel it. And this is smell. This is why we take it. Yeah. So it's outside of our body, but we can have it. Yeah, this is the idea of smell. And the third one, what is the third one? Is the fire. Because the light, because it connected to our eyes. You understand? So the light of the candle, and so this is these four senses. And actually, the last sense is actually the last bracha is connected to what is it connected? It's connected to dividing. Yeah, what we say, Amavdil ben kodesh lechol. Yeah, but this is exactly the thing, because it's connected to touching. This what, yeah, because it's kind of like we push the Shabbat away, or we push us in the next week. Yeah, it's kind of like this. Yeah, so you come more and more further to your understanding of yourself with this, and this is why it's very important that we do Havdalah. And it's also 4. 4 is the holiest number. Yeah. So what we do Havdalah? Same, you can do the Havdalah today.
I don't know, but I'm at a friend's house now. I don't have the candle with me.
Okay. So
I
this
will
also
with you, but
I just read this halacha that it says you really need just to say this last bracha to make the Havdalah. You don't need to have the candle and to have the wine and the other stuff. You just
okay,
need, but
yeah.
you need, of course, that what we do, it's anyway, it doesn't matter because you're in
But
the other place.
I would love, yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to do it next time, but you have to prepare me next time. You have to tell me in advance. So
Okay.
putting my nice Shabbos hat and chutzah.
Okay, let me find the Havdalah. So guys, I'm very happy always if we do this shur that we maybe do it like together, you know, that you have some questions, and let's see what we can. Yeah. So what do we want to try, like in standing? Normally I'm doing it in sitting because I like it more, you know. But this, it looks
But now
like
we can
very
only
cool,
see
you
your
know?
face, like your face without the hat, but it's okay, as
Yeah,
you
it's
like.
fine. It's fine. Okay.
Let's start.
No. Okay. הנה אל ישועתי, אפתח ולא אפחד, כי עדי וזמרת ידוני, ויהי לי ישועה, ושפתם מים וששון, ממעייני הישועה, לאדוני הישועה, על עמך ברכויסך סלה. אדוני צבאוי סימנו, משגב לנו, אלוקי יעקב צלו. אדוני צבאויס אשרי אדם בוטח בך, אדוני הושיע מלכנו ביום קורנו. ליהודים חייסה ויראה ושמחה וששון, ויקר כן תהיה לנו. כוס ישוע ששא בשם אדוני יקרא. Nay na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 na. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei berei borei pri hagafen. Nay na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay 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 na 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 nay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Nay 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 nay. Borei minei besamim.
Amen.
Nay na 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 nay Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Nay, 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 nay. Vore mi hurei haesh.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol ben or lechoshech ben Yisroel hamim ben yom hashvi li sheshes yemei Sheshes yimei hamase Baruch atah Adonai Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol.
Amen.
Amen, amen. Shkoyel. Shavua Tov. Shavua Tov and Agite Voch.
There was right here was a real mess with this standing. I'm not standing because all this goes to the floor. Now my wife will kill me, but it's fine. Shabbos is over, so it's okay.
Just drink a shot of vodka and everything will be fine.
No, after Shabbos you can't. No, only now. The Havdallah was the last moment you could. Now you should.
No, but now it's also evening and it's cold outside, so you have to warm yourself.
This is good argument. Yes. No, look, the Hasidim they do also on Kiddush on the morning in Shabbos. Many Hasidim like from White Rusland, from right Belarus. Was a tradition like to drink all the glass because you need to drink almost all the glass. So you drink vodka, then you warm because Shabbos was a problem with heating the houses. So you needed to see. This was like this shtibels and sitting together and drinking. This is why it was so important, I think.
Good old times.
Yeah, but now it's not possible with Corona. You cannot sit in a in a wooden house and.
Okay, so good. I think that's it, no? Kiki, Mickey, what do you say?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for leading again the Havdallah. I'm so happy it worked well this time. And see you next week. Have an excellent week. Shavua Tov.
Have
I
a
also very
great week.
happy. Take
Shavua Tov.
the next week. In 2 weeks we will do this Hanukkah